Today is a great day here in VisitEdo, where we have, I would say, a surprise visit because it was not really prepared or planned for. Our digital commissioner of the arts, culture, and tourism and diaspora affairs. I'm overwhelmed to see that he's here today to actually see what we already have at this ultra-modern arts gallery, and we have an eatery and some other part of us. This is a kind of interpreting Oba Ewakbe, the 21st Oba of Benin, while the present Oba is the 40th Oba.
That's right.
Oba Ewakbe was the 21st Oba, but you may be surprised or wanting to ask why is he having him as three faces, as suspended, not on the ground. Because during his reign, he actually went through a lot of troubles. It all started when he lost his mother, and his chiefs went to pay a condolence visit. And everybody knows that Benin chiefs put on white, but he got angry that why would they put on? It's the people that comes to pay homage and then so many other things. So there's what they always say in our dialect, it's like the palace will not get dried. But this time around, nobody was in the palace coming.
Yes.
So he now decided to embark on a journey to his mother's village, Ikoka.
Okay.
And getting to Ikoka, he met with the elders of Ikoka, and they said, when you were coming, did you see tall grasses on the way? And he said, yes. And they brought out machete, they said, you should go and clear the bush. And the Oba got angry again. Me, Oba, to go and clear. And he left with annoyance back to Benin.
Wow.
And on his way back to Benin, himself and the Omada, which is the first bearer, he saw him dying. With that pain, there's what the Oba used to hold, asset, that the Oba is always holding. He used the asset to place Ikoka on the coast. He said, there will be never a rich, prominent man in Ikoka, a rich, prominent man in Ikoka, except the women, because of his mother.
Yes.
Until today, you don't have a rich man or a prominent man from Ikoka.
Wow.
All the rich people in Ikoka, they are all women.
Wow.
That curse has been there, and he threw that asset to the bush. So, after doing that, he got back to Benin, to his palace. He discovered that all his wives have left the palace. Only one remaining, which is Eden Opoho. Eden stayed. She stayed and waited for the king. And when he came, he said, why didn't you go with them? Only you in this palace? He said, no, you are my king, you are my husband. I will stay with you through these trials. And she really stayed, and they needed to kind of do a sacrifice for peace to return back to Benin to restore. And she ended up offering herself. Use me. And the Oba said, no, you are really crossing with me, my wife that's really stood by me. And she was able to convince the Oba to use it. Wow. On one condition, nobody steps on my grave. And the Oba reluctantly used that. The moment he covered the grave, started hearing drum sound from different corners. Hearing drum sound, people are not dancing to the palace. So, in other words, the sacrifices have been accepted. So, peace was restored. And this is, we call this Iwu dress. Iwu dress, there's a story behind this. Before now, they used to put this in the body,
in the skin. How was this put in the skin? Was it through? I know they did. Some do tattoo, some do.
Yeah, this tattoo. Tattoo has been here even before this. This is the tattoo then. I still have my great grandmother's picture with his own on her body. You know, turned to the body, blood and everything gush out when they are doing it. Before they now apply some traditional medicine that will heal it. So that is the Iwu cloth. But now it has now been developed into a clothing wear where we can still represent that Iwu.
Okay.
As that,
so is this only one for festivals now, or is it just general?
Oh yeah, it's general wear,
okay.
but in most cases they use it for traditional marriage and all that. Right? So it's a general wear. The same thing. They now try to develop on its own. We say put other element on my own.
Okay.
But it's still, tattoo you can draw anything you want to draw, but
exactly.
rather you do it to your body. So that is that, sir. Then you come to this way. This photograph was snapped in 1897.
Okay.
During the British invasion.
Exactly.
This time around, they have burnt a lot of houses in Benin, killed a lot of Benin, and this time they have confiscated a lot of our artifacts. This time they are celebrating, snapping photographs and all. This was a photograph that was used against them as an evidence in the World Court 8. And today they are beginning to return. That is the most recent one they have returned, which was about 3 months ago. To the Oba and the Oba. You understand? Yes. So that is the one they have returned. And this one was returned, during Oba Ejawa. Okay. And this iron rod was returned during Oba Ejawa by Mark Walker. Then this one came from the result of, if you can buy a ship carrying Statue of Liberty, carrying California, carrying every other language, we can use our own. These are the greetings in the Edo language. Okay. This is my family. Laoyewu. Laoyewu is my family from the Oyewu family. Okay. Yeah, you have the Latose from the Tose family. Okay. Then you have the Laloke, Oloke family. You have the Lamenu, Lami, all the greetings. We have them here. The British troop. This guy that led the British troop, his name is Captain Philip. Okay. Captain Philip actually led the British to invade Benin, and a lot happened after that mission. There are some facts that we have gathered. He actually ended up committing suicide when he got back, because a lot of blames were put to him that the mission he went to, and all of them are now reacting to different. There is the king of, we call it the king of mask. You know, she's a lady. Yeah, this is Idiani Yesige. Yeah, Idiani Yesige. She's now popularly known as Festac, because during Festac 77 it was chosen for the Festac 77 logo. Yeah. So that is what makes it more popular. It's the most popular artwork in this house.
I have it in my house.
Yes. So
this one I would like to have.
So she's the only woman that can wear Ubuapata. There's what we call Ubuapata. You see Benin chiefs, they have a hairstyle they cut. Yes. So she was the only woman that could wear it. Before now, all of the Yoruba can wear any Yoruba that actually accepted Christianity. The Oba Esigi and the mother, they are the first family that accepted Christianity in this part. If you look carefully, this represents human heads. If you look carefully, they are dressed like the Jews. You understand? Look at it carefully, like the way they dress. That is the head you have here. And she's the only woman that went to war, and she conquered. No woman has ever gone to war in Benin Kingdom to go and fight the war, and she did, and she returned and she conquered. So that is Idianiye Sige. And this is father and son. This is Oba Kenzwa. This is the son Erijawa. This is the father of the present Oba. You know. Then we have that's the painting. This is a painting. We titled this painting "Eyes of the Gods." Eyes of the Gods. We still believe that he sees more than what we can see physically. So people that know the value of painting, they know that that represents a gift that you can give to a mother to appreciate your mother. This represents what we call Orialeke. Those days when they used the thread called pelebe to tie their hair. Then this was made out of rock, shaping out from rock. This is rock. Amazing. Yes. So this is a mask. This is a mask from some of these African countries that can just. Then we have other souvenirs here. Okay. Then this tattoo is not just tied to only the artistic parts. We have the logistic department. Okay. We are into properties. We buy and sell properties. Okay. And we do a lot of other logistics work. Maybe you want to surprise somebody you are far away abroad. You can send us some logistic one. Surprise us, your parents with this gift and all that. Car gift and all, we handle most of those projects. So we have the media department too. The editors are not really around now. They went out for, so we have our editors, we have our YouTube channel, VisitEdo TV. Thank you so much, sir. Then this is just, this is a painting. It's painting, digital painting. So if you make the way it is, that is the raw painting and this is the digital painting. So we do most of this, and we do some easy work. And we cut our cases. This one with cuts and print things like this. Shirts and all that. We do also. Then we have the history department. When some Christians say, oh, they don't identify with only Arosa Cathedral, it's fetish, it's this, I just laugh at them. Because they choose to say we want to stick to the traditional way of worshiping God. That is why they put on white and they speak their own language to worship God. And this place was built by the Portuguese missionary. It was built by the Portuguese missionary, and they actually named that road we call Apapaba today. The original name of that road is not Apapaba. Because the Beninese could not pronounce it, they end up calling it Apapaba. The original name, when the British Portuguese came as missionary, they stayed here in Apapaba. They built this place. They named this place Villa. They call it Villa. And as at that time, you don't call man of God, pastor, reverend, bishop. Those days, men of God are known as Papa. They call them Papa. So when they needed to rename that road, the former name of that road was Ikoba Road. But it takes you to Ikoba River. So when they needed to rename the road, they now renamed it Papa Villa Road. Papa Villa Road. Then when the Benin want to pronounce Papa Villa Road, they end up saying Papa Road. Papa Road. That is one master the road. So the original name is Papa.
Well, I've been trying to get here for quite some time, so it's a pleasure to be here, and I thank you for the warm welcome and the historical information you shared with me. I've heard the story, but the way you brought it to life, second to none, so I appreciate that. Well, I would urge everyone and encourage everyone to come and check out VisitEdo. The gallery here is fantastic. I'm having an outfit, a traditional Benin outfit made for me here. So there's just a lot of offerings here, from the sculptures to the jewelry to the t-shirts. Whatever you want, you can get here. And they have an eatery, which I'm going to get something to eat before I leave because I'm hungry. So again, I encourage everyone to come and check out VisitEdo galleries, right? And it's quite impressive. They house a lot of our history here. The gentleman here is very, very knowledgeable about our Benin tradition and Edo culture. So I definitely endorse this gallery, and I again just encourage everyone to come. This is a place where tourists should definitely stop, pick up something to take back to wherever you're coming from. And kudos to you guys. This is a great facility you have here, and I will be back. Because obviously I have to get my outfit, but I see this huge sculpture here of the Festa mask, the Idia head, that at some point I'm going to come and pick up, because I really love this. This belongs in my house. All right? Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So viewers, we want to actually use this medium to thank the commissioner and his entourage. We have the PA and Madam as well. That'll be up at doing anytime we have in the ministry. I want to say thank you so much, sir, for coming to check on us.
So thank you for all that you do. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, viewers, thanks for watching.